Hi, everyone. I'm no expert by any means, but I've been doing a little bit of research because I've had a couple warnings lately about Facebook jail, and I thought, what am I doing to get in here? They kind of have an algorithm that sets, people from robots that they're looking for robots to try and cancel out. So there's two types: temporary jail and then permanent. And the permanent, definitely you can't ever get back on again, and you want to avoid that at all costs. So temporary, there'll usually be a bit of a warning. It'll say like unusual activity, reset password. It might lock you out from commenting or posting certain things, adding people to groups, little things like that. So things that will help you is like the longer you've had a Facebook account, the more it will recognize you as a human, the more complete your profile is, your pictures, your like about you kind of thing. And then another thing is personal posts or pages kind of will get you in jail, and business ones will not. So whenever you can use like your business page, your VIP groups, if you have like a shopping page, that kind of thing will apparently not get you into jail. And then so if you have any like unanswered friend requests and things that are just lingering, try and answer those, decline, accept, whatever you want to do, and then having unanswered messages in your account, it just kind of makes Facebook think that you're sitting idle and that you might be a robot. So there's a few triggers that I've learned will get you into Facebook jail. The first being multiple content in multiple locations. So this is big for us because we're marketing our stuff all the time. So if you have like 4 parties going and you're posting the exact same thing and each party and you're going boom, 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 and you post them all at once, it might trigger that on Facebook and they might look at you like spammy. So to try and prevent that, just give some time between your posts. Like if you can pre-schedule them maybe at different times for if you have multiple parties going. Now, I don't know if like you're doing all your parties through your VIP group, if it would necessarily trigger that, but just try and leave as much time in between your posts. And also if you can change like a couple words or the text a little bit, just even a subtle change will probably help you avoid that. The second one is don't recycle content, which I know, so we all do. We take pictures and graphics from our marketing group, and that's fine, but they suggest like if you can make a little bit of a change even to your graphic, like adding a logo or your initials, maybe even like a filter, then Facebook won't see that. So like say in the marketing group, we're all taking, that's a really great picture, we all take it, and then we're all posting them all over our pages. So now Facebook sees that on like, say there's like 500 of us that use the exact same one. They're going to see that and look at the people that are posting it, and possibly it could be considered spam. So yeah, even just a little change on your posts and pictures will help a lot. Too much tagging. So if you're doing a party and you're tagging all these people, especially if like you're not friends with them, that might be considered something that will trigger it. I think if you're doing it in the comments, someone said it doesn't exactly register to Facebook, but like anytime you can share something instead of tagging, or get your host to tag people, you can text them and say, hey, I think your friend might like this. Why don't you tag them in the next picture I'm going to share? And it's kind of targeting that person, you know what I mean? So that could help you. And then number 4 is logging in from multiple devices. So we all do that. We have our laptops, our phones, our iPads, desktop users, like multiple different things that we're logging onto Facebook. So I think like just logging off, or we're logging on from home, from work, from coffee shops, whatever, like all these different locations, it kind of pinpoints that and says like this account's being used by a lot of different locations, and it will kind of look sketchy to the Facebook algorithm. So I think try and log off when you can, or You can set up like a multi-factor authentication. So it'll like ask you for a code every time you log in, and then you put that in, and that's kind of like a security check. The more security you can have on your account, the better. Make you look like a real person with that, having like a phone number and email. And then the last thing is just being careful about your images. If they flag something, I've heard of them flagging like a picture of socks as like sexual content or something. Like anything that they flagged or reported inappropriate or something like that, just delete it. Just get rid of it right away. And then, you know, just kind of, it can come out of nowhere. So it's hard to know which images are going to get you into trouble, get you arrested. So that's all I got for you.